Habitakiapi. My name is Diane Wilson. I'm a Dakota writer, and I'm enrolled on the Rosebud Reservation. And I'm the author of a new novel, The Seed Keeper, by Milkweed Editions. This story follows a Dakota family's struggle to preserve their way of life over several generations and one woman's search for belonging and community. I was inspired to write this novel by a true story I heard about the removal of Dakota people from Minnesota following the 1862 Dakota War. Because the women had no idea where they were being sent or how they would feed their families, they sewed their seeds into the hems of their skirts and hid them in their pockets. Even when families were starving, these women protected their seeds for the coming season and for future generations. The story is told through the voices of 4 Dakota women across several generations, from 1862 to 2002. The seeds open the book with a poem that reminds us of our ancient agreement to take care of them in exchange for the gift of survival. The main character in the book is Rosalie Ironwing, a Dakota woman who has lost almost everything: her family, her language, her connection to community. The story begins as Rosalie is about to leave the farm where she's lived for 22 years to return to her childhood home on a Dakota reservation. After her father died when she was 12, she grew up in foster care, believing she had no family. Rosalie had no connection at all to seeds. When she marries a white farmer and learns to garden, she begins the journey that will ultimately reconnect her to her family, their legacy of seeds, and her community. And I would like to read a 1-paragraph excerpt. Everywhere I looked, I saw how seeds were holding the world together. They planted forests, covered meadows with wildflowers, sprouted in the cracks of sidewalks, or lay dormant until the long-awaited moment came, signaled by fire or rain or warmth. They filled the produce aisle in grocery stores. Seeds breathed and spoke in a language all their own. Each one was a miniature time capsule, capturing years of stories in its tender flesh. How ignorant I felt compared to the brilliance contained in a single seed. I had begun to see that when we save these seeds, when we select which ones will be planted again, our lives become braided into the life stories of these plants. Pidamaya.